Hello everybody and welcome to Romancefull's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now this here is a reading for the 12th of August 2020 and this is a general reading. So it's not going to resonate with everybody. So please do take whatever resonates with you, whatever feels good with you, and the rest of it just let it go. If ever you do have any questions and you would like to have a personal reading, please do contact me at romancefulltarot@gmail.com, or you can scroll down at the bottom of the YouTube Dropbox and you're going to have all the information there that is necessary. You're going to have the price list, you're going to have the different type of readings that I can offer, along with how to do a booking. So if ever you would like to have a reading, you would like to have information on that, please do scroll down and you will have access to all of that information. I'm going to take a very brief little moment here. If you do enjoy my channel and you do enjoy my messages, please do take a brief moment to subscribe to the channel. Please do subscribe to show your support, to show your encouragement towards the channel, towards myself. It's highly appreciated and I do thank you so very much. It's very important. So please do subscribe. And with no further ado, we're going to begin here with our reading. Now, I haven't done a pick a card in a little while because I really do like to do readings by each month of the zodiac, so everybody gets a clearer message. But I do like pick a cards. I do think that they do have some really nice vibes. They have some interesting messages to give out. So let's go with this pick a card, and please do, at the very ending, please do tell me if this pick a card did answer your questions or not in the comments section. So please let me know if it resonated and answered your question. Now, that being said, I have three different piles here. What I would like you to do is I would like you to think of something that you would like to have an answer about, okay? As something that you're thinking about. It doesn't have to necessarily be a yes or a no. Sometimes the messages, when they come out, it is clear it is a no, or it's clear that it's a yes. But not every question you can answer with a yes or with a no. Sometimes it's ambiguous. Sometimes it's somewhere in between. So I'm not going to say it's a yes or no. I would just like you to truly think about something that you would like to have an answer about. If it's a yes or a no, then let it be. If or else think about something that you would like to have an answer, and then try and look at the packs, at the piles. So this is going to be pile A. So pile A is with the crown and the purple crystal ball. And then we have pile B, which is in the middle with a big red crystal ball. And then I have pile C, which is on the total right side with the pink crystal ball and the round little pallets. So please do, once you've thought about your question, look at the cards and try and pick a deck. Sometimes you can pick more than one deck. If more than one attract your attention and you just can't pick, take two. It's okay. So really do try to pick a deck. Go with your first intuition. So is it the black with the crown on the top that caught your attention? Is it perhaps the colors or the red crystal ball? Is it the fact that this card is round over here, the tea leaf ones? Just take a moment. I'm going to stop talking so you can actually think. Think upon your question, say it over and over and over into your mind, and try and pick a deck. And in just a moment, we're going to begin the reading. All right, so we're ready? Okay, so we're going to begin with the pile A over here. So I'm going to remove the purple crystal ball. This is pile A. I'm going to move the red crystal ball, and I'm going to move the corresponding deck over here and this one right over here. So let's see what we have for you over here. Okay, so I have mural. Be your own first priority. I have gold. You don't need someone else to fix you. I have thorns. Weave together the crown that you deserve. I also have a castle. It's time for healing, not for war. And I have the villain. You can always rewrite the story. So I'm going to do a quick roundabout here of what this actually means to you. And we're going to see at the very ending what you get as an information for yourself with your question. So the mural here, I'm going to move my favorite crystal ball right over here. And here is your card. So I'm going to be talking about this one here. So this is, you know what, if this is be your own first priority, okay, at all times. So if you don't make sure that your energy bar is completely full, then you're going to have no energy to give someone else. So you have to be brave enough to admit when you need to take a step back from the demands of others, and you need to work on making sure that you are okay. Okay, so this is really about making sure that you are okay, taking a step back from the demands of other people. Here is the gold, and the gold is about you don't need someone else to fix you. Now, someone is trying to convince you in your environment here that you're broken and you are beyond repair. And this really sounds like a relationship type question here. Unless you accept their helping hand, of course. If someone offers to fix some part of you, it's not because they're being selfless or kind. They know that you're in a vulnerable place and they want to make you entirely dependent on them. So tell them no, thank you, and you know exactly how to put the gold in your own cracks. Okay, so this is this card. So this is really about the fixing. You don't need any fixing, and you don't need anybody to diminish you or to do whatsoever. You can do it all by yourself. And then I have here the thorns, and the thorns is all about weave together the crown that you deserve. So this right here is the ultimate card of celebration, not just of yourself, you're amazing enough though, but of those who are around you. When you're done putting on your own crown each and every morning, go and help someone else put theirs on. You have so much love. You have so much wisdom to spread, so don't waste it. Self-love is essential, but community is also so very important. So don't forget to put that crown onto somebody, okay? Now we're going to move on with the following card, which is the Castle. And this is all about it's time for healing and not war. So don't burn something down to the ground unless you have a plan to build something in a better place. But it's too late for that now, isn't it? Because I do feel like you've done it already. So you got angry, you pointed fingers, you called out for a war, and war was exactly what you got. So now that it's time for healing and reparations, what's your plan? You need to take the same initiative and determination you had when this started, and you need to figure out and never, ever, ever neglect your intuition. Your intuition is always right, okay? Always, always, always. So never, ever, ever do neglect it. And then we're going to go over to the final and last card here, which is the villain. Somebody has made you out to be a villain. You could always rewrite the story. So a hard truth to swallow. Sometimes our villains win. However, that doesn't mean that you should give up or even lose hope. It just means that it's time to rewrite the story and keep going. It can be incredibly freeing and empowering to reclaim yourself after a personal tragedy. So, that being said, I do not know what your question was, but this reading really all seems to pertain to love, okay? It's all about making yourself in your life your own priority. It's about you don't need anybody else to fix you, and don't let anybody tell you that you need fixing. If you don't think you need fixing, then you don't need it. Don't let anybody diminish you. You can fix yourself, okay? If somebody wants to fix you, it's not that they want to fix you. It's that they want to modify you so that you fit more their type of model, what they want. The thorns is all about really, it's about giving. It's about giving and receiving, okay? You have so much to give, so why not give a little bit of love? Why not give a little bit of happiness to somebody who would not necessarily have that happiness if you didn't give it out? And you know what? Don't point fingers, don't create, problems when it's not necessary unless you're ready to fix them and build something better. So be very careful about who you pick a fight with and why you're picking a fight, and make sure that it's really worth to pick that fight. And we're going to finish off with a villain. Well, you know what? You can always rewrite the story as to a villain. There's always going to be a villain. Are you going to be it or not? Villains are not always necessarily bad. Villains can be some type of heroes also. So this really does seem to pertain to a relationship and somebody who's trying to modify you, somebody who is trying to constrain you, to modify you, and to make you do things the way that they want you to do things. So that being said, this here is the reading. There is no necessary yes, there is no necessary no, depending on what your question may be. This is really the vibes of this deck that you picked. So within your question, try and find your answer within the cards that I told you. And also, I could say, if this is about a relationship, should you stay in this relationship or not? If that is your question, my clear answer is a no. Somebody is trying to modify you. Somebody is trying to change you for something that you are not, and this is not something that is tolerable. So, it really, if this does pertain to love, if your question is about love, then this person here is not being all that good with you. So, you try and be yourself, stand your own ground. So that being said, I hope that you're able to find your answer within these cards. Please let me know in the comment section. I would be very interested to know that. So this concludes for pile A. We're going to move over to pile B. Pile B was with the red crystal ball, and it is the golden rêverie. So what do we have for you? I have an evil snake. I have a coffin. I have an anchor. I have a masquerade faces, and I have a fox. So this one here, I'm going to tell you quite clearly, depending on the decks, what is yes, this is no. It does not matter what you're asking for. Your answer here is a no. Okay, so pile B, your answer is no all the way through. If this is pertaining to love, this is just a toxic situation altogether. I have deceit. I have just here with the snake. The snake and the fox just by themselves. The snakes is betrayal, it's lies, it's deception, it's hidden things, it's hidden agendas, it's motives, it's two faces. Here, why don't we add the two faces? Because you've got them there too. So this is all about the two faces. And this is only about the snake. So this is really, you need to look around to see what is going on. Who is trying to tempt you? Who is trying to do this to you? And then after that, we have the fox. And the fox is all about trickery again. It's about deception. This is somebody who's very devious. I'm sorry. I'm finally going to get it. I'm just getting, caught up in all of my situation, all of this message here. This is about being sneaky. It's about being beware of charmers. Charmers are not all of what they seem. So you do need to be very, very careful. Somebody is plotting something. Somebody is manipulating something. They're taking advantage of you. This is a schemer. That's a false prophet. You need to be very, very careful. And then again, I also have the faces over here. I have the mask, and the mask is all about two faces, deception, hidden agendas. Again, it just keeps coming back. I have 3 cards out of 5 who are saying the exact same thing. This is looking beyond the cover or the fine print. There is a false person. There is hiding things. There is hidden things. You need to be very, very careful. I have the coffin. The coffin denotes something that is dying, something that is finishing. There is going to be a new beginning after, but this is something that is dying, that is done, that you should close the door on. Same thing over here with the anchor. The anchor is here is all about the instability, insecurity. This is not being confident. This is something that is just sinking down into the ground, sinking into the water. It is not a good situation at all. So this is clear, 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 clear. I do not know what your question is, but this is a definite no. Does not matter if it's a career move, if it's a love, it's a no. Okay, so the red crystal ball, which was in the middle with this deck, is pile B. Pile B is a no. we're going to move over to the pink crystal ball, okay, which had the tea leaf fortune cards. And I have couple of cards here. I have the month of the year, which is January. I have Astral House, which is career. And then what do we have? Victory and Summer we have bread. We have butterfly. We have a wedge. Let's see. And okay. And voila. Okay. So let's see what this is all about for you. So the tea leaves seem to pertain about two different things here. If I can see well, we're talking about career, we're talking about love. As for the career, I can see that, and by the way, all of this here, career and love, this is all about to happen in a few months. So I would say about in the month of January is the card that I'm getting here. Okay, this is the information. So from the month of January, this is where this is going to be happening. I have career. There's a victory in some endeavors that you're doing. You're going to succeed. It's going to go well. That is perfect. That is great. So that is a good sense for you. We're going towards the yes over here. I'll do also have a period of prosperity and abundance. So I don't know what domain you work in. I don't know what it is. If it's, I don't know, stock market, or there's going to be a period where you're going to be working more, where you're going to be making more money. Things are going to get better. You're going to have, if it's a question of hours and you have less hours, you've been slacked down, you're going to be receiving more hours. It's going to be better. You're going to have a more abundance. And I have a change. I don't know if there is a change in your work. I don't know if there's a change in your position. If you've asked for a change of position, maybe if you're going to have a raise, or if you're going to change departments, or maybe just changing careers altogether. There is a change for the better that is on its way from here till the month of January. I also have here, you do need to be careful for this. I have the wedge, and the wedge is someone who is trying to come between you and something that you do want. So you do need to be very careful about this. I do feel as though somebody somewhere is jealous of you and wants to have exactly what it is that you want. They want to have your position. They want to have your job. They want to have your advancement. They want to be who you are in your profession. So please do be very careful about that, because this person who wants something from you is going to try and create a wedge. They're going to try and create a problem so that you drop down a few steps and they gain up. Okay, so be very, very careful about that. And I have here on the love side, it's called happiness, but this is all about love is what I can see here. Happiness, I have the parrot. So be very careful. So by the way, the career here was a definite yes. The happiness here, I have a parrot. Someone's going to gossip all about your secrets. So be very careful about who you talk to and what you're talking about, what you're revealing. Somebody does not have your great intentions into mind. All they want to do is talk, 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 talk. Maybe they even want in on your relationship. This is usually people who are quite jealous. So be very, very careful. Somebody does not like you. Somebody's gossiping about you. And you do not want them gossiping about your secrets. You don't want your secrets to come out. It is so difficult after to clear your name, to get rid of that. So I have the card here of, you know what, you need to defend yourself. You do. You need to defend yourself against this person who is saying bad things, who is saying false things about you, or who is simply just divulging your information, your secrets. Okay, and I have here though that romance, a celebration, and party. So you are going to have some romance that is coming up if you're not already in a relationship. I have celebrations, I have parties, so that is all very good. But I do have a flag, and my flag here is do not be tempted to lower your standards. So do not be tempted in any love relationship whatsoever to lower your standards for I don't know what reason. I don't know why you would want to lower your standards to be accepted perhaps, or to be loved, or don't do it. You don't need to do it. You are lovable. You are fantastic the way that you are. Do not change for somebody else unless you want to be changed. Do not lower your standards neither. It is not necessary. So really, I'm going to say here the career is a definite yes. I'm going to say that on the happiness side, this is a yes also, because in the love, everything is good, everything is great, but you need to protect yourself, and you need to also protect yourself against people who are chit-chatting around you, and happiness will be there. And this is all from here till the month of January. So this does conclude your pick a card. I do hope that you enjoyed it. I do hope that you were able to get some messages out of your decks. I do hope that you did enjoy it. Please do write it in the comment section. Please do let me know if this answered your question and if you enjoyed it. And that being said, I wish you a fantastic day. If you would like to have a private reading, romancefulltarot@gmail.com. Thank you for your support, and we'll be seeing each other just a little bit later on. I'm going to have another reading. It's not going to be a pick a deck. It's going to be a reading for every zodiac sign. So we will see each other later on. Have a great day, and thank you for your support. Please don't forget to subscribe. See you later.